Deliveries boosts efficiency, accuracy, and communication for drivers and customers with customizable details, streamlined workflows, and multilingual support. Let's take a look. After a ticket is received, you can access Deliveries anytime via the ticket icon. The icons across the top of the tablet provide information about the delivery. Some features are available immediately, while others activate as the truck's status changes during delivery. A solid dot indicates you can advance to the next screen when ready, but first let's explore the Ticket tab. The Delivery and Material section lets the driver and site contact view order details. You can enable an optional QR code, allowing access to order information on personal devices. Loading Points provides a detailed summary of where the truck loaded and where it's pouring. Driver comments are optional and customizable. You can standardize common predefined comments to save data entry time, or allow drivers to type freely with configurable character limits. The unloading method shows the intended application of the material. For example, pouring a curb will take longer than pouring into a pump truck. Tracking these differences provides accurate insights to optimize project scheduling and resources. A damage waiver must be completed upon arriving at the site. If a truck drives across newly poured concrete, a sign-off removes responsibility for any tracks left. Displaying the damage waiver on arrival streamlines the process and protects the driver from liability. After the site contact signs and accepts, a password prompt appears. This step prevents the site contact from accessing and changing details, protecting the driver and the customer. The customer can set a company-level password for their drivers to use to exit and resume the workflow. The Risk Assessment tab is optional. It lets customers record a quality report upon arrival and note potential issues affecting equipment or safety. This feedback goes to the fleet management team, improving communication and safety. When we move to the Risk Assessment tab, the gray dot changed to a blue check mark indicating our current location. Similarly, the ticket screen now shows a green check mark indicating the section has been visited. This helps the driver keep track of which tasks have been reviewed. Next to the Risk Assessment tab is the water screen, currently indicated by a hollow, non-clickable circle. This is because the driver isn't yet in a status that requires moving to this screen. Once marked as at the job site, the driver can access the water screen. The mix's quality will dictate the amount of water to add to maintain its quality. If the driver is delayed and the mix starts to harden, water can be added to bring it back to the required specifications before proceeding. Before adding water to the mix, the driver must get permission through a signed water release. This requirement is configurable, allowing customization of content. In this case, the driver would hand the tablet to the site contact who would approve, sign, and accept. After the waiver is submitted, they specify the addition of 25 gallons. The system will show the reason as customer requested. Next, the Material and Service tab, another optional workflow. This tab lets drivers add extra materials or services used during delivery, like gloves, additives, or additional charges. Next, the Returned Material tab, where details are populated via DCM or probe sensor. These sensors detect the amount of material left over on the truck. If the driver modifies the data, the system updates the source to driver. A key feature is the accurate tracking of loaded materials. If you loaded 10 cubic yards but mistakenly edited to 11, the system will trigger an error as there can't be more material left than loaded. This helps prevent input errors. Let's assume there are 5 units left over due to over-ordering. The reason codes listed can be configured in the back office, allowing for quick updates or notes from the driver during the interaction, which helps save time. Next, the Payment tab, another optional workflow. In this case, it's showing a Cash on Delivery (COD) option because the truck was ticketed with this payment type in the back office. This feature must be enabled to allow the driver to adjust payment types. If the driver was expected to collect cash but received a check instead, they select the alternative payment method. This ensures accurate tracking of any variations in the payment process. Additionally, if unit prices for different products and services have been configured and submitted, whether for the main product or any additional items at the job site, they will be displayed in an itemized list. In the Finalize tab, when the driver clicks Finalize, they will be prompted to collect the final signatures. There's two scenarios: handing the tablet to the signing party, or the driver can acknowledge completion. These options can be customized through back-office configuration. If a signature is not obtained and driver submit acceptance is enabled, the ticket can be submitted. If signature is selected, the configurable terms and conditions will appear. Users accept, sign, and submit. The privacy policy is also accessible here. The system can be configured to allow sharing these details via email. Next, the driver clicks Submit Acceptance and then returns to the plant. The system supports multilingual functionality. If a delivery recorded in English needs review in French, the language can be switched and translated. All details, statuses, and signatures are accessible in Cloud Dispatch and can be exported as a PDF. The QR code mentioned earlier is also available at this stage, allowing digital access to delivery information, material details, and prior signatures. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reach out to our team if you have any questions or simply learn more at commandalcon.com.